he's supposed to keep their heads in it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. But I think we're going to go on board with Complexity first, see how they do on this side.
We are, and Complexity, they picked up Clayster from the MLG Winter Championships into the Spring Championships, and really that was kind of the difference we saw actually from Cod going into the Spring Champs. Clayster, such an incredible Slayer. He used to be on Unite Gaming, now in the Complexity jersey. He cleaned up his look, he cut his hair, he got rid of the glasses, and his AR has never been better. He was absolutely on fire in championships, and really he brings a whole nother level of energy to this team.
Yeah, when we're seeing them come off the bat here straight away, Prophecy have taken an early lead, but still on board with Clayster. They're just feeling their way in. They're not trying to throw themselves at this. They want to get that other spawn, and if they have to take the whole hard point to do that, then so be it. You know, they're going to pick up some points on their way. They're only about 10 seconds behind in time now with about 45 seconds.
And look how close Clay is, though, to getting his Hellstorm missile. Of course, one more kill will probably give him the Lightning Strike as well. Gets the assist, so Hellstorm's acquired. One more kill gives him the Lightning Strike, and if you guys aren't familiar with the Deserto V3 rule set, you'll notice that none of your American teams will be using the Sentry Gun. Instead, they'll be going for things like the Death Machine, the War Machine. What are some of the other third score streaks that we see as Clayster already has? There's his deck.
You'll see the War Machine, you'll see the Death Machine. The odd time you might see the Dragonfire, that's the one I thought that was it. And sometimes you've seen the, what is that little machine called? You know, it's the little robot thing. I'm sorry, guys, that is really bad for me.
AGR,
that is the one. I knew it was a 3-letter thing. But anyway, on board with Jake in the moment. Currently have a lead Prophecy, but
Jake is lighting it up.
Oh man, honestly, on the first game, you should have seen him. I think he went a 10-kill streak when he was taking on Unite, and my God, shoot.
We got Swanee still holding down the hard point. You can see on the mini-map here, guys, that not a whole lot is going on the right side of the map. Everyone is rotating to our third hard point, which is going to be going to the junk. And we're going to be jumping on board with, let's see who's going to be anchoring. We got Clayster behind the van. He's going to be looking into blue. Remember, he's fully streaked out. So even if Complexity loses control of this next hard point, he'll be able to call those in, take back positioning at the fountain, give his team the spawns. But already, PP and Clay being taken down. Crim6 and friends spawning all the way across the map. Let's go back to Clayster to see if he uses his score streaks. And just like that, here they come. Lightning Strike comes down. How many does it connect on? Just one, and it's his teammate Crim6. So nothing going in Complexity's favor is already Prophecy up to an 80-23 lead. And we got Excellence controlling the garage with a 3-kill spree.
Fantastic play by Prophecy. They just really shut that down. You know, it seems that had a really good setup on that garbage side that you said. And they just walked in and wiped it out. It was a fantastic play for them. They penetrated through that so well. They're still inside that hard point with 20 seconds to go with a very healthy lead. There's not very many, there's nearly 3 minutes gone. They have a 60-point lead.
We're going to jump on board. Actually, let's stay on board with Swanee. As you can see, he and Gunshi spawn at the double dumpsters. Now they're going to be making their way through the graves. They're going to send Gunshi over to garage. Swanee's going to try and push from the middle, but we're watching as the squad is just having trouble here. And finally, Prophecy is able to get control of the laundry with Excellence doing damage, but it's going to be Complexity, and it's going for this anchor positioning. I think they could get the final 50 seconds on this garage if Crim6 and Aches play this right.
Well, Aches gets taken down, you know, that's the thing you really need to concentrate on. You will see a lot of people use their score streaks on the actual spot where the garbage is, but a lot of guys, if you're smart about it, take out the anchor, you know, that's the main thing that keeps you down there. Swanee picking up a 2-piece still, fantastic play by him. He's going to hold that down, still contested in the hands of Prophecy for a moment, but hold up a little bit here. They were around 80 points behind, now only about 60.
And there you see Eggs fighting inside the hard point. Clayster gets picked up 3, make it 4. Eggs is going to cover the back door. 3 members of Complexity here in the hard point. Clayster now pushing up very aggressively. Trophy system will save his life. Another one goes down. He's finally cleaned up. But Clay, he's still got this Hellstorm. You see all 4 members of Prophecy in the middle of the map, only 1 in blue. So that Hellstorm is going to get him a triple. And here we go. Clusters it at the top, gets the triple, takes out TP as well, unfortunately. So
took out himself somehow.
Complexity struggling a little, but I feel like they're going to start making their comeback in the second half of the game. Remember, this is their very first game in the G1UK Call of Duty Black Ops 2 tournament.
Yeah, of course, Prophecy played their first game and won that pretty convincingly 3-0 against Unite. Although very close game in the first map, the other 2 maps were quite convincing, so they played very well to win that. And they're playing quite well now, only about 30-40 points in the lead. and they had been around 80, so you know they've dropped off a little bit, but if they've got the better spawn for the next hardpoint coming up, but there is still 30 points remaining on this central hardpoint.
TP watching the center. Meanwhile, the attack comes from the back. Clayster's going to fall as well. Let's go over to Aches for a moment. I want to stat as you got Prophecy's Jake at 20 and 16. We got to see what he's up to. On the other side, no one going positive but Clayster, who is at 19 and 12. Both players leading their team. And as we go to Jake, what can you tell me about this guy? I didn't have the pleasure of watching him back at Anaheim, but I've heard stories of how good he has been. He seems to be a team hopper a little bit, but for good reason. Everyone wants to team with this guy. Yeah,
he's one of these guys with the SMG. I think in the first game, I don't think I've seen him get outshot. The guy is unbelievable. He's more of an objective player, but in CTF, he can switch it up to holding a little bit if they want to go defensive, but this guy is a slayer. You know, he gets the objective points as well, but at the same time, the guy can drop 40 kills a map, so that's the sort of player that you want.
We got Swanee in the key position here on the initial hard point. It's the second time around, or excuse me, the second hard point, and he is just locking it down. Picks up the two-piece. Great shots there. Excellence is going to take down Clayster. 3 dead for Complexity. They're spawning across the map, and from here, we can hear on the other side of the walls, guys, Prophecy is out screaming Complexity, one of the loudest teams in the game. Jake is going to be rotating. Everything is happening perfectly as you saw on the minimap. Swanee picked up his 5th kill, and Gunchy's on a 4-kill spree of his own.
Yeah, X coming in inside the hard point, taking out Gunchy. Jake's going to go in there, take him out though. Fantastic play by him. They're going to move into the next hard point, which is momentarily taken by Complexity. 107 to 91 with around 3.5 minutes to go, and Swanee picking up the 2. Oh my God!
Wow.
What was that cross map by Jake?
Are you kidding me? Scorpion across the map? This thing has such incredible recoil, and he just handled it. Perfect shots. Gets the spawn at garage. Smoke is going to give him cover as he's going to be trying to push on the anchor once again. Down goes Egg. Swanee's going to clean up Clay. Crim 6 needs to be cleaned up at the tank, and he will go down at the Hummer, excuse me. 188 though to a 91. Now you see Prophecy 100 points over their opponent. Domination at game number 1 at hardpoint.
Fantastic play by Prophecy, and they're making all the right kills at the right times. Jake currently on a 3-kill streak. Swanee was on a 7 before he eventually got shut down. Jake's going to move it up though and just catch them out. Swanee's picking up 2-piece after 2-piece. Guys, there's the 3rd as well. Fantastic. Swanee, here comes the Hellstorm missile. He's going to probably pick up about 2 with that, maybe just the 1.
Just the 1.
Fantastic play by those.
And he's still alive. Still alive inside the hard point, guys. 2:48 left on the clock. They're not going to let it go to the time limit. This one will be over before we hit the 1-minute mark if Prophecy keeps playing like this. Amazing stuff. You see Gunchy in the kill feed. The triple. He is going to be hit by EMPs. Doesn't matter. Finally, he's going to go down. You got Excellence, though, in the hill. He goes down as well. So the spawn still in favor of the boys from Prophecy. Complexity, though, with Crim 6 leading the charge, is trying to fight in. I don't see a way for them to come back in this game, though, Ton.
No, I see another addition to the 100-point club for the EU guys. Yeah,
oh,
it's
my goodness.
You know, MLG champions, these guys, Prophecy have just taken them to the absolute wall. This is a fantastic play by them. And, you know, Clayster's coming in with that death machine now, albeit maybe a little bit too late. I think it actually is completely gone now from Complexity. It's gone. The game is over. But can Prophecy shut this out now with 2 minutes remaining?
All right, Complexity is just playing for pride at this point. They got spanked in game number 1. 240 to 1-3 is the current score. We got Eggs on a 3-kill spree in the middle, trying to heat up towards the end. Excellence is going to come in, though, and that should seal the deal. Let's pull up our stats before we get to the finish. 32 and 25 was Jake. 25 and 14 for Swanee with 10 defends using that MA on the other side. Clayster dropping 29 kills, but it's not enough. Complexity barely avoiding the 100-point club by just 3 seconds.
Fantastic play by Prophecy. Yeah, picking up all the important kills. As I said, just important kill. Here comes the B23R kill for your final kill count by Jake, who's the standout player for me. Swanee picking up some impressive kill streaks, but Jake, look at the top of that screen. 5,225 points. Insane.
Aches and Tiffy need to step it up. Both players going -10, -11. They are the to victory here. That's the oldest duo that I've seen in Call of Duty, playing together for so long since Black Ops 1. They need to kick up their game because really the reason that Complexity was able to take home the Anaheim Championship, Eggs and Clay were the top 2 slayers, and that was the map that they dominated on. Total different map that we've seen now going up against Prophecy. Excellent game from the UK lads.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think they've definitely looked at the strongest UK team so far. UK lads.
You like that?
Yeah, I liked it. And they're definitely looking probably the strongest UK team I've seen so far. TCM have been playing well as well, but Prophecy so far probably looking the strongest. So, I mean, that was an impressive game from them. Even, I know Carl haven't played yet, which may, it may be a factor.
That's right. You guys, once again, are listening to Puckett and Ton. If you don't like it, we'll tweet at Ton. He's _TUNN. Hit me up on Twitter at MLG Puckett. We will be here all week long bringing you the action. This is my very first match that I've been able to cast. It's always a pleasure to be sitting next to you, Mr. Ton.
Oh,
and man, I have a feeling we're going to game number 5. Complexity, they're still not awake. This is not the Complexity we've seen so far in Black Ops 2. Expect them to come gunning in game number 2. We're going to Search and Destroy on Raid coming up next.
Yeah, I mean, this is game, it could be really orientated around which guys have the best snipers, if anything, because you see quite a lot down this right-hand side. You look at that mini little view we have in the bottom left corner, down next to the statue on the left-hand side if you're attacking, the right-hand side if you're defending. If you can get some snipers down there that do absolute work, then, it's a big, big factor.
It's going to be absolutely insane, but it looks like our admin, big shout out to Chris, who is running the lobbies. He's getting the game set up. It's Raid, Search, and Destroy, and if you're brand new to competitive Call of Duty, well, welcome, first and foremost, but here's how it's going to work. Search and Destroy is basically like old-school Counter-Strike. There's one bomb. Each team is going to go in for the A and B bomb sites. The attacking team can win by either having the bomb detonate on one of the bomb sites or killing all 4 defenders. On the other side, the defenders can win by killing all 4 attackers or getting a defuse on the bomb site. So we'll see how it all plays out. Tony, how strong is Prophecy when it comes to S&D?
They're one of these teams, they played very, very well before, but Prophecy are very much, unfortunately, a hit-and-miss team. They're one of these teams that can come into a game and, dominate whoever they're playing. But then another time, they can get beat by a team they shouldn't be beaten. So they can be inconsistent, but at times, if they're on the game, they can win any map. I was talking to Excellence yesterday at the pre-party that we had, and at MLG, they played somebody, and they lost 6-3 in rounds, but Excellence still managed to go 16-7.
What?
And they lost 6-3.
So is Excellence your player to watch?
I think so. I mean, Jake has been outstanding so far for Prophecy. So, I mean, we'll have to go on board with him for a little bit. But Excellence is definitely one of the guys to watch in S&D.
Well, you are watching Complexity warm up. Now it's time to get into the action. We are on board with Clayster, and you saw Clayster and TP talking about their roles. I'm going to light up TP. We're going to start with Clayster on defense, and then we're going to switch right over to the Prophecy squad to show you what they're doing with the bomb. So at the start, Clayster looks like he is going to go for the challenge. He's not going to find anyone there. All the action is going to be happening at B as we jump on board with Jake. Jake's got a sniper. Gunshy's got a sniper as well. And there are the shots. No one being taken out quite yet. But that is going to open up a lane for Swanee. And Swanee's going to get hit markers. No kill quite yet. Who's your sniper to watch here, Gunshy or Mr. Jake? Both watching the flank at the moment. Neither are going to find the action. There is a player in the TP on the other side of this circle from Swanee.
Nobody's going to expect him there. Swanee's going to get taken out if he's not careful. The guy does actually get taken out. Excellence taking out TP. Crimsix doing work on Excellence, so with that headshot, fantastic play by him. But Prophecy is set up quite nicely here. Cole very spread out around the map.
Yeah, you can see the angle. They're playing so careful. Crim looking for a pick behind one of the blocks. They know the bomb is moving to B. They got Clayster backing everyone up, has a sniper angle on a player down low. He's going to call that out to Crim 6. Crim has to watch his flank, though, as it looks like Swanee was able to slide by. He's got Crim 6 up the kill to his right. Clayster's going to challenge. Gunshy is with him, and it's all up to Swanee now. Swanee in a 1v3 or 1v2 situation as Crim 6 and Clay are left alive. Can Swanee do it? 14 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, he nearly turned on another. Crim 6 coming in with the final kill here on the round-ending kill count, but Swanee nearly got the kill on him. Crim 6's heart's in his mouth there.
Yeah, that's not an easy angle to get there. Solid finish for Crim 6, but he almost got embarrassed. Nice plays by Complexity, though. They were staying calm. They were composed. They forced their opponents to wear out the clock, and really it was just Prophecy running out of time in that round. Let's open it up once again with Clayster. I know he's going to be pulling out the sniper. Actually, this round, you see a knife in his hand, maybe going with the AR. This is going to be a very aggressive push at the B bomb site once again. And down goes Crim as Swanee's going to pick up the first kill. Excuse me, down goes Clay.
Clayster got caught with his pants down there, trying to spray. Swanee comes in there, takes him out very easily, but Swanee taken out as well. 3 versus 3 at the moment. Jake, Gunshy, an excellent sniper. Prophecy and live for Complexity, we have X, Crimsix, and TP. 3 versus 3, 1 minute remaining, so they need to start thinking about moving from the
And
top.
look at this prophecy setup here, guys. You're going to see Excellence pick up a kill any moment. No, he's going to go down. Big kill by Aches in the back. That is going to give the number advantage to the boys from Complexity. Gunshy's going to be cleaned up by Aches as well, and Krim gets your final kill. A nice 2-kill round there for Aches. Krim is going to finish it out once again, his second round-ending kill cam, and you can see the frustration on Prophecy's face. Jake just letting Krim slide up on him.
Krim coming in with the final kill there with the MSMC, something I've seen used a lot this weekend. Maybe not last a couple of weeks ago at MLG, we've seen a lot of MP7s, but a lot of MSMC's been used this weekend, and that's what I like about Call of Duty. People change it up, trends happen, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
It's strange.
One person has success and everyone copies it, it seems. MSMC was the default SMG at the start of the season. It got a few nerfs, I believe, but over time, it seems the players are still comfortable with it, have gone back to it. Jake is going to be pushing the bomb over to the bomb site. Meanwhile, Gunshy is on your screen trying to protect him. And let's watch as this bomb is planted. The players from Complexity, I'll show you where they're at. We got Clayster with an angle. Does he see Jake? Shots go down. Clay is able to pick up his first kill. Still has 3 more opponents, 2 of them with the ring to his right.
Gunshy, and I think it's Swanee sitting there with him, and the Call players are coming around them now, and they need to be very careful. Gunshy needs to get out of the situation. Aches is going to come in there with a kill on him. Excellence picks up on Aches as well. Swanee might just stay alive. Clayster coming in with that kill though, and Excellence needs to stay alive.
No. And remember that bomb is down. Complexity, 20 seconds left on the clock. TP says no, and that is going to be the defuse in favor of Cole. Let's go ahead and take a look at our scoreboard. 4-1 for Crim6, 4-2 for Aches. Donuts for Gunshy and Jake so far. That bomb is going to be defused, and it's a 3-0 lead. You only need 6 to win. Complexity halfway there in game number 2.
Yeah, game number 1, Prophecy pretty much dominated them, but you know, this is the Complexity we know coming out here with the S&D. Oh, he managed to land one burst pretty much, but it actually takes him out. I think he had some help from his teammate, which was Clayster. That's going to be 3-0.
I'm really liking what we're seeing in S&D. Totally different team from what you saw in Hardpoint. And let's see where Complexity decides to take this bomb. It looks like TP once again is your bomb carrier. And Complexity, I'm not surprised that they're going B once again. They've won all 3 rounds, protecting as well as attacking this B bomb site. They seem very comfortable. And this is once again an incredibly aggressive push from Complexity. They got to look out though. They got 2 players from Prof in the middle of the map. Gunshy trying to get an angle through the pillars. Crim6 attacking, and he's going to watch as Clayster gets a snipe on Swanee.
Taking out Swanee there. It's an interesting spot we've seen from Crim6 because it was so obvious it wasn't.
Right.
You know, he's lying down in the grass and playing sight. They're not going to expect to see him there, and you've got to hope on your reactions to beat him to that sniper kill. But it was an interesting spot that he was in. Actually, sorry, I think it was Aches in the end there, but at the moment it's still looking complex.
Yeah, look at this rotation here from Prophecy, guys. They're all trying to get in, and you can see the yellow arrows just have this map on lockdown. Battle going down in the kitchen at the moment. Jake will win that, so it's a 3-on-3 situation. Clayster now is going to watch as it's going to be Aches actually picking up the second kill in this round for Complexity. 2-on-3 situation. Jake and Excellence left alive.
Excellence has to get out there, throws them around there too slowly. He will get wiped out. 2 versus 3 in favor of Complexity. Jake, 2 versus 2.
Jake's got both kills in this round. He's starting to heat up. Excellence is just distracting everyone. And Clayster, he's still on that 3-kill spree. We're going to find the battle in the middle, and that is won by TP. TP on a 3-kill spree is dropped. Jake has got all 3 kills. He go for the ace. He's running out of time. 14 seconds left.
And he's going to go for the bomb defuse.
And he's dead.
Yeah,
big round by Clayster.
I think when you're coming up with that 12 seconds left, you have to admit that it's not going to happen because Clayster's just going to look at that bomb when there's around 8 seconds left. Boom, easy kill.
And you see Clayster on the far right of your screen there, firing off a few trash talk comments to his opponents there, getting his team hyped. 4-0, everything going well in game number 2. Can Prophecy start the comeback? We need a big round from them. Taking a look at their scoreboard, Gunshy still 0-4. Let's see what's going wrong.
There's lots of laughs coming from the stage there. I mean, you can hear them. Down there, so they really need to step up their game. I mean, Gunshy 0-4 is not like him.
Hellstorm coming in.
That's trouble.
And TP's going to get just one. Swanee. Crim6 takes out Jake. 2-on-3 situation here for Prophecy once again. Excellence and Gunshy alive. And here it looks like Excellence is going to find a player in the middle. That's Clayster once again taking heavy fire. Gunshy's there to back them up. Both players will survive, and that bomb needs to stay alive. They need to go for the A bomb plant. Oh no.
Excellence is in trouble here as well. 4-0 down the road. That shot, don't get turned on the screen. Don't stay alive. Not the best range that you can use there with that.
Right.
SMC.
Oh, sorry, Clay. Excellency starting to heat up. There goes the long-range concussion. He's shot in the back. It's Complexity. Perfect game so far on Raid. They might drop a pair or two each round, but they are not giving up map control. And Crim Sticks, he simply just caught Excellence from behind. Great communication from Complexity.
5-0 up now, 1-0 down in maps. They're always going to bring it back here. I think I still fancy Complexity win here.
Yeah.
But you know, Prophecy played fantastic in the first half, but they're looking so dominant now that they're warmed up.
Yeah. Can I break it down for you?
You can.
Complexity is going to shut this out real easily. They're all A. Gunshi is the only player in position to stop it. He is going to see the players, makes the call out. The question is, can they actually do something about it? You can see the way Complexity is set up. It's the perfect baiting situation. And Aches is just waiting for the attack. Down goes Gunshi. Aches is going to cover TP. Two players on the stairs. Aches goes down, actually. TP throwing the EMP at the wrong time, but Clayster has his back. Great pick on Excellence, and now it's going to be TP and Clayster versus Jake and Swanee. Great push there from Jake. He goes down all up to Swanee. This is the last death, and he's going to go for the defuse. Does Clayster know about it? They do, and Clay is going to end it with a headshot, picking up 3 kills that round. Fantastic play by Clayster. They're getting very hyped up there, as you can see on the screen. Here's the final kill cam coming up. MSMC in hand. Here comes the headshot as well. Final bullet, and straight into the face of Swan. He did it all. He did it with the M8. He did it with the sniper. He did it with the MSMC. Can't wait to see these stats. Remember, Clayster dropped 29 kills in game number 1. He dropped, it looks like only 7 and 2 and 7-3 from Crim 6 and Clayster. Gunshi dominated 0-6 that round. Not a fantastic player by the veteran that is Gunshi. You know, he's one of these guys, I've always said he's a consistent player, drops numbers each map, may not be the highest numbers, but he's one of these guys that never really has a bad game. Apparently not. Wow. 0-6. If you guys are enjoying what you're watching, thank the guys behind the scenes. We got G8 Warren on Twitter, and we got Melmoth M3L MOTH. Give both those guys a follow, as well as Infinity, and hashtag the crap out of it today. Let's get it trending. Call of Duty esports blowing up bigger and bigger every day, and this is one of the reasons why. Fantastic gameplay from some of the best players around the world. You are watching it live from London. Yeah, it's been a fantastic tournament so far. I mean, some of the games we've had have been fantastic as well. Some of the maps coming up as well. I mean, you've seen dominations like the first map and the second map there. Both teams, you know, trading blows. And then you've seen very, very close games. The first map that I commentated this weekend, it was won by 3 points on a hard point in the final seconds. It was just, wow. Which is crazy. I mean, yeah, I believe actually for the first 2 games that we streamed, both were hard point, and the finish was 5 seconds between the 2 games combined. One was won by 2, ridiculous. The other by 3. Absolutely. It just shows the competition here. It's silly. I mean, you look at any of these teams could win an event. You know what I mean? Bar a couple, yeah. Like, I'm not really familiar with the Unite UK squad or the Curse UK squad. Both showing their strength against the American teams early on. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, Curse coming in there with a win against Envy. Yeah. Big player. You know, Envy, one of these, I mean, they didn't have a good MLG, but at the same time, Envy are one of them teams where they are being constantly amazing throughout Call of Duty at the moment. And, you know, it's a strange one, because Curse haven't been favoured at all in the EU scene to do that well this weekend, but, you know, I mean, beat Envy by that scoreline. Envy's already got a loss in the match column. So far, you got Prophecy 3-0ing Unite UK at the start of the day. Curse, of course, with their big win over Envy. Now we're going to see who comes out on top between Complexity and Prophecy. Prophecy could have a great start to their tournament, a 2-0 start over UK's Unite, as well as Complexity would huge for their morale. Well, still waiting for this game to start up. It's going to be standoff on Capture the Flag. All right, CTF, game number 3. You can see our admin Chris getting it started. I just need to switch over to Codcaster mode, and we will be good to go. It is time. The game started. Thumbs up from the crowd, and we're going big. It's going to be game number 3 from London. Keep an eye on the news. Let us know if the baby's born, because honestly, we don't care when we're watching Call of Duty. We got Swanee on your screen and pumped up. Let's see if Prophecy can pull it back and dominate like they did in game number 1. Remember, if you're just joining our stream, game number 1 was 250 to just 103 in favor of Prophecy, but the Search and Destroy was dominated by Complexity. Very tight series. I think this CTF is going to tell us who's going to win this match.
I think it's going to go to Complexity this one, guys. I mean, you've seen how well they played the S&D, and CTF is a bit more passive. S&D is one of those game modes where you do have to be a little bit passive, and that's where they dominated. So let's see if they do it again. X picking up the first blood there on the Jake, taking him out with that headshot. On board with Swanee now, M8 in hand, looking towards the tank, gets another kill as well. Fantastic play. Using extreme conditioning and tactical mask as the final 2 perks. Clayster though.
And that's the game. If you lose Clayster at the tractor, it's game over. He is going to control the spawns for the rest of the game. You will never get him out from behind this tractor. He'll constantly be flooding, and don't look for Clay to ever go for a flat. He is just going to be a position man. He's going to lock this down. You can see Complexity went for the flag grab. TP did get shut down. Big kills from Gunchi and Excellence as Complexity fails their first attempt. But like I said, Clay is going to keep this positioning, and they will put that pressure on as Aches picks up the 2 feet.
Fantastic play for him. He's not going to get taken out. Crim6 is going to clean up on Swanee as well, helping his teammate out. Clayster moved up a little bit on board with Crim6 now. Oh, nice kill on Jay there. Fantastic play. Having a couple more shots just to make sure he died. Still on board with Crim6. Flag has been pulled by TP.
And Deep is going to pull. He's got a player directly behind him. Crim is going to cover him as he takes down Excellence. However, Jake was able to get by Eggs. Crim6 takes down Swanee. So Jake is going to be the key player here. And it looks like he's not going to get the return. Crim6, a 6-kill spree, gets the flag red, has the cover. Clayster's going to take down Excellency. And there we go. The first flag put in just 90 seconds.
Fantastic play by him. Full score streaks now from Complexity. And I heard you getting loud there, Pookie. You enjoyed that one.
Oh, hell yes. I love watching this Complexity team because you hear me getting pumped. They are twice as loud out there on the stage. As Crim6 is just going to be fully streaked out. Knows he has to play defense for just a minute. Look at that Complexity pinch. They had Clayster on one side, Crim with the escape route covered, and this is just perfect play. Meanwhile, TP is running the second flag. 2 flags in just a minute, or 2 minutes and about 4 seconds. Phenomenal play. Complexity's not going to slow down now.
Fantastic play by Complexity. TP picking up so many kills at the moment. He was on a 6-kill streak. Did oh, sorry, I think it was Crim6. Yeah, going on a 6-kill streak. He picked up the flag momentarily once again. Clayster gets taken out. Was on a 4-kill streak, but Complexity are absolutely dominating them in the first few minutes here. I mean, we're about half away through the first half here, and the 2-0 up. You know, guys, I think this has got to be, the win for them. I can't say anything else.
Though, Complexity has been up big before, and they lost big to Impact. If you didn't see it at the Spring Championships, Complexity was up 2-0 over Impact on Slum CTF. They came back and won. That was Impact winning 3-2. Also, we saw them up 2-0 over Impact on this same map, and it went all the way to stopwatch overtime where Ace was able to get in just before a Hellstorm had hit. Impact should have won that game as well. So Complexity, they have gotten early leads and lost them. The question is, does Prophecy have it in the tank to force a big win? They need at least 2 flag caps in the next round. They have a minute 50 in this one as well to work with.
Yeah, they really need to get a flag in this half because the momentum that Complexity have at the moment is ridiculous. These guys, I mean, if we can just have a look through their team, score streaks wise, I think, we have at least 1 or 2 players. Yeah.
Grim fully streaked out, including the War Machine. TP is going to be coming off respawn. We'll check him in a moment, but right now Grim is in the action. He goes down, and TP and Clay coming off the respawn. So I believe it's only Crim with score streaks, actually. So good job by Prophecy to limit the streaks from Complexity. But honestly, I don't think Complexity's been playing for the streaks. I feel like they're challenging. They want map control more than they want streak control in this game.
Clayster held that tractor down so well. You're correct about that. He hasn't been outshot there. I think the only thing that's really taken him off that is the grenade. But I mean, you can see Prophecy have got a little bit of a hold here. They have pushed in. They need to try and pull this flag. Crim6 picking up a 2-piece, so it's so important.
Shut it down. And Crim6, you'll see, normally he runs around with the SMG. He's a big MSMC fan, as well as you can see him with the MP7 at times. But on this map, he says the M8 is perfect at every range. Unfortunately, Swanee will not be able to break in. Aches, the last one up, is going to get the 2-piece, and Complexity is going to secure their 2-0 lead going into the half. I don't think they're going to go for another flag. They do have 35 to work with, but at the time, I think they just want to keep Prophecy from touching their base.
Yeah, Complexity just holding it out in the mid-map there. As I said, 25 seconds coming up on that clock now. No more flags are going to be scored here. No, Chance Prophecy are trying to push out, you know, Complexity just holding it down. There's a shot of the guys there on the left-hand side. Very relaxed at the moment. Playing so well. Crim's picking up another 2-piece there. Yeah. I mean, he hasn't even used half his streaks yet.
Let's see what Crim's doing. Oh, double positive, 16 and 8. Let's see what Gunshy's doing. He was 0-6 in S&D, showing some life. Excellence negative. Jake also negative. And Swanee, he's trying to go even at 10 and 11. He's struggling there. Prophecy simply getting outslayed. And here comes Complexity. Do not let these guys get momentum, because once they do, they will steamroll. Crim 6 is there at the very end, you saw. But it's Aches with a round-ending kill cam. I believe all 4 members pulling out M8s in this map.
Yeah, I know, they run around with it so well. I think we did see MSMCs at the start, but if we can have a look around, I think it was
M8
full.
for Aches, M8 for Crim, and here we go back. So it looks like TP is going to focus on the objective once again as he goes back to his SMG class, but for a while he was M8 on defense. And at the start, Complexity is going to let you make a mistake. You can see the 4-man spread. They have TP in the back alley, Clay went middle, and that was Crim, who is going to be over at Tractor. Aches lost his battle in the house, but either way, Complexity immediately with map control.
Well, Clayster here, and I think that is the big battle is between Swanee and Clayster, and Swanee needs to overcome that. I mean, he's taking him out there, and he needs to move up on this right-hand side now, getting on the tank, which is also a good position to hold down that right-hand side. I think that side is good to hold, but it's very vulnerable to grenades.
So, you know, trophy system is going to be more important than ever. However, you see the tactical mask, extreme conditioning, and lightweight for Swanee's class. He does not have an anchor class on at all. He is going to be vulnerable to any grenades coming in, lethals that is. And let's see what he can do. He's taking down Gunshy now on a 5-kill spree. Will also go down, so no streaks, I believe. Let's stay on board with him through the respawn. Meanwhile, it looks like Clayster's getting positioned once again at the Tractor, and we got the flag being pulled by Crim 6. Can Gunshy shut it down? He does get the big kill, and that is on the War Machine player. However, Aches is there to keep it alive. Aches going to rally just as their flag is pulled. Prophecy's Excellency is going to be running this through the back. Here comes the Hellstorm from Crim. He's going to get just one with it. Aches staying alive, and that flag is still in the hands of Excellence, doing a phenomenal job of keeping this one moving.
He did so well there. There was somebody in the kebab shop there where Excellence had right eyes. He just missed somebody behind him. Clayster comes in there with the knife kill. Fantastic play by him. Aches is going to go in here. This is going to be 3-0. Clayster out of nowhere. How did he not spot him? I seen him.
Oh my goodness. Clayster just ran up and shed his opponent, took his flag back and said, Prophecy, this game is done. There's no way you can come back momentum-wise. They need something absolutely huge, and honestly, unless Prophecy gets fully streaked out as his score is totally over with 3 minutes still on the clock. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is a lack of communication that we're seeing here.
Possibly.
What is happening with Prophecy? Because when you look at this Complexity squad, they are all screaming constantly. You look across the map and you see the Prophecy guys, and it looks to me on our cameras mid-game, they've been pretty quiet. I wonder what is happening, because this is going to be flag number 4 unless we can get a huge play in the back by Excellence, and he has taken fire already.
It's actually placed there with the flag as well, so let's see what he can do with that. He's probably just going to take his time.
Yeah, he's going to kill people with flag in his hand, making another one. Long-range shots to top wood. His teammates will easily clean that one up. That's Crim working with Aches there in the middle. Both players getting a kill. There is a flag fully streaked out now as Clayster. First it was Crim, now it's Clay. Who can stop Complexity today? On 20 and 11, Clayster is dominating. 24, make it 25 and 13 for Crim 6 at this point. That is more kills than Jake and Swanee combined.
They need to stop it, man. This is disgusting play from Complexity, playing fantastically. You've seen at least 2 players with full streaks throughout this game. Aches has the flag as well. This could be 5 very, very easily.
And here comes the score streak. They are coming down. We got Clayster just sitting inside the base. He's going to watch as that flag comes in, protects it. 5-0. This is a spanking Prophecy. And I don't know if there's an equivalent of the 100-point club in CTF, but I think 5-0ing your opponent might be up there.
Yeah, definitely. Clayster's currently on an 8-kill streak. Somebody needs to shut this guy down. I mean, come on, man. He's on an 8-kill streak, 24 and 11, 2 returns as well, with a capture to his name. This is a perfect game for CTF.
Best pickup of the year that we've seen so far. as the men from Complexity are putting on a show, showing you why they were the MLG Spring Champions. TP moving for a 6th flag. The cover is here with the machines, and Clayster's going to pick up the kill. Ace going to try and rally this one. They had a player pinched. Finally, his 9-kill spree is ended.
Clayster going on a 9-kill streak there. I mean, he had a flag capture in that time as well. I mean, he must have picked up around 1,000 within that death.
Yeah, let's take a look at points here. 3,500 for Clay. Krim 3,200. Highest on Prophecy is Excellence at 2,700. And you really got to give him some love for what Excellence did in the start of this round. But Complexity shutting him out at the end. And really, the difference maker here for me was Jake just getting absolutely obliterated. They're pulling a light flag. The Lightning Strike says, I don't think so. The flag's still in the cubicle. Go for the knife. Clayster getting cocky. And we're going to see if that flag here can get back. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Look at your final stats here. Once again, Jake is going to finish -15 at 12 and 27. A 5-0 thrashing from Complexity Gaming.
They just bent them over and spanked them.
Did they
basically? Well, I don't know. I would say no, because that was...
I would say no, too.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Hardpoint Prophecy were pretty dominant as well, but that was pretty much, like, at some points...
Look at their faces, man.
Yeah, they need to get pumped up
already.
again.
They've lost the series. They are done. No one getting the team back in it. Even Acid sitting on his phone tweeting. These guys need to get their heads in the game. They cannot just do that after a game. You need to get each other pumped up. Ton, I think we're going to see a 3-1 finish as Complexity going into this next map will show you once again that they can dominate at range. The map is Yemen. They have the better ARs. And my question for you is, can Jake AR? Because I've only seen him SMG, and you can only drop 12 kills on Complexity if you're using SMG and CTF on a map like Standoff.
Yeah, I think the 2 ARs is going to be Gunchy and Swanee for Prophecy. I think Jake will end up SMGing for a little bit, depending on the hardpoint. So they really need to start slaying like they were in the first map. I mean, hardpoint was very, very strong for them. So let's see what they can do here, because it's probably their best game mode. And, well, they need to take this to win the series, but at the same time, for their confidence, they really need to take another map and take the game 5.
Jeez, I'm looking down at my notes, and it looks so similar between games 2 and 3. Just joining us, game number 1 was a total thrashing from Prophecy, actually, 250 to 103. But game number 2 was a sit by Complexity, and there you just watched a 5-0 finish and capture the flag standoff. Yemen Hardpoint, game number 4. And who's going to the 100-point club? You think it's going to be the boys from Complexity or Prophecy?
I think we'll have a close game.
A close game.
Yeah, definitely.
Is one team going to hit 250?
Yemen, yes.
Yemen?
Yeah, I like Yemen's one of them ones that, you know, it's a case of the players can hold down. It's one of them ones, if you can set up well, you can hold it down for 60 seconds easily on a couple of the hard points. So, you know, it will definitely go to 250
Now, in the American rule set and the league play rule set, shotguns are not banned. Light machine guns are not banned. However, we're playing Deserto V3 rules, and where our shotgun normally dominates the church hardpoint, are we going to see Scorpions? You're going to see MP7s? What is the ideal loadout to break that hill?
I'd imagine
riot shields are also not lethal.
Yeah, I'd imagine you probably will have 2 guys in there with the Scorpions, maybe somebody outside the window and outside the back as well, or maybe 2 guys outside the back. But we will definitely see the Scorpion. Of course, with the SMGs, it is the best one at very close range. If you're talking a bit of distance, you want the MP7 or the MSMC. But in terms of pure close quarters combat, the Scorpion trumps every single weapon on the game.
You know what? I want to watch Gunchy. You said he's going to be the other AR?
Yeah.
I think he's my X factor here. If Gunchy plays well, I think Prop is going to do it. He and Swanee are going to need to battle against Clayster and probably Krim 6 once again. Otherwise, you might also see Complexity pull out a free SMG playstyle for at least his first hardpoint.
Well, Excellence is in there using the MSMC by the looks of it. Sorry, Krim 6 coming in with a kill as well as Clayster. So Prophecy. Very good start straight away, but 2 of the Complexity players are running into that.
I don't think it really matters. You can give up a few seconds at the start, and I really like what Gunchy's doing. You can see he's trying to get his team top spots. They got the spawns at the statue. That is going to be
nice shot
huge
as well
for the second hard point. Fantastic teamwork as Gunchy and Jake picking up kills. Gunchy's starting to warm up here as he takes down Ace as well. Krim 6 on a 3-kill spree though for Complexity. Let's see what he's doing. 1 kill away from getting his war machine, and no, big kill there as he is going to be taken down by Excellence once again.
But very, very quickly he has, he has the lightning strike and the. I've lost it. You know, I keep doing that.
AGR, Hellstorm, Lightning Strike. I got you. Whatever you need.
Thanks, buddy. we are actually seeing a stealth chopper on somebody's score streaks there. One of them things where you don't see it used often because it doesn't take very much to take it down. I mean, you can get your team, you say, right, everybody put a clip into this stealth chopper and it goes down.
I like it. Well, right now you got Gunshi kind of patrolling the outside. You got Jake indoors, and he's going to call out Jake. They're trying to come from the back, and big fight in the middle. Down goes Gunshi. Jake also has to deal with the window. Great cover from Swanee, and Excellence at the top. Excellence is going to get the double. However, this is not the strongest setup we've seen from Prophecy, and they are going to fall, it looks like, unless Gunshi can absolutely huge here. Grenades come in. Eggs and Krim will breach the hill, and they're still down by 5 seconds, but look for Complexity to lead as they have 22 seconds left on this hard point. And look at the spawns. Clayster just patrolling the dirt road. Will not let any of the spawns here from Prophecy get by him. Now it's time for Complexity to pull away.
Yeah, Jake really needs to push that spawn. They need to get a hold of the spawn. But, you know, Complexity already there. This is going to be a big problem for Prophecy. TP picking up a two-piece there. Fantastic play by him. Oh, Crimsix looking for the kill. Has the hardpoint 200 as well. He's going to be close to his score streaks once again, so I'd imagine he will use them.
Yeah, Hellstorm available. Does he call it down? That is the question. And here he goes. Whoops, that's not the right button. Yahtzee. And he is only going to get one, but it's a big one. Taking down Swanee. You can see the respawn so far away. Those green arrows have to truck uphill, and once they get there, they're met by Mr. Clayster. It is not a fun time to be a member of Prophecy. As remember, they were up 35-28. Now that score 81 and counting to just 34.
Yeah, they're playing very well. Very similar to what Prophecy did to them in the first map. They took an early lead. It slimmed just a little bit, but then they extended away. So that may or may not what happens. But Prophecy really good about this. Trying to shoot through the wall. I don't know how many bullets he's going to land with that gun shoot. Oh my God, Egg, what are you doing? Oh, he gets taken out by Jake in the end there. But you see Crimsix with his full streaks.
Yeah, so TP is now going to be challenging this next hard point. 4 seconds left on the old hill. Crimsix fully streaked out. Clayster in the anchor battle takes down Swanee, and that is an absolutely huge kill here for Complexity. Clayster cannot go down, though. He needs to stay alive, as you'll see his teammates spawn next to him. Up first, though, he needs to take out the 2 players up top, and that was a big counter kill from Prophecy. Kills going back and forth, but it's Prophecy in the hard point for the moment. Let's see how long Jake can stay alive. All kinds of grenades and shots through the wall coming in. He's finally taken down. Swanee watching the back anchor. Who's going to get in the hard point? It's going to be Gunshi. How long can he stay alive now?
Oh, not very long as the onset of that. Chris Crimsix coming in there with the MSMC. Shots going down. He has a teammate as well, and Clayster's going to take him out. Swanee taking him down from the other side. Oh, Prophecy though. Oh, he gets taken out eventually. Excellence coming in there, making one kill, gets taken out in the back though. Complexity going to extend their lead a little bit here.
4 minutes into the game, and the score doubling up in favor of Complexity now. Prophecy can make a comeback here and look for Swanee to get the key kills. Excellence is going to set up for the new hard point as it rotates just now. Swanee needs to catch the rotating players here from Complexity. However, it looks like Crim6 is going to go for his score streaks right away. Picks up 2. Jake and Excellence taken down. Can Swanee stay alive? He's still up top. Smoke grenade goes down as Ace is inside the hard point. Can Prop take him out now?
Yeah, well, Swanee set up very nicely here, but they need to get inside the hard point, and Complexity looking so strong here. About 80 points lead at the moment. Can Prophecy bring this back? The thing is with Yemen, as said, you can hold down those 60 points quite easy on a lot of hard points, but Ace is on a 5 kill streak inside the hard point, very close to his stealth chopper now. Has the lightning strike and the Hellstorm missile. Can he get it?
Oh, big kill there by Jake. So X goes down. Your score, though, you can see almost 100-point lead as it's now Complexity dominating this hardpoint game mode. And 6 TP, everyone in the feed. TP's going to pick up the double. And Prophecy once again spawning all the way across the map. The first challenger is dealt with by Eggs as he cleans up Gunshi. Krim is going to get his 3rd, make it 4th kill as he uses the War Machine, thumping everybody on the mid-street. These guys aren't even worried about the hard point. They're going to send their best Slayer to the middle of the map and just let everyone challenge them here with the grenade launcher. Yeah, the grenade launcher is such a powerful weapon, the War Machine. Finishing his clip there, but he still is in a good position. Excellent picking up a 2-piece still. Not going to make it a 3rd because Jake cleans that up. It's not looking good for Prophecy here at all. Oh my eggs! Did you see what he did there? He throws down the lightning strike, knows the players are going to try and retreat, pre-firing gets the kill. He's a half kill away from getting the streaks and he won't get it. DP now on your screen, and all these Complexity guys just throwing their body into the hill. They're just trying to prevent Prophecy from getting any time, and it's definitely working.
Yeah, Prophecy are set up on the next hard point by the looks of it as well. But you know, they need to hold it down for the 60 seconds if they want a chance. If they can do that, straight back into the game. But it's if they can't do that. Because
who's your player to watch, Don? Let's take a look at the stats.
Let's have
23 and 10 is Crim6. On the other side, the most positive player, Jake, 18 and 18, bouncing back. But Swanee and Gunchy were our players to watch. Gunchy's -3 and Swanee -9.
Yeah, Swanee needs to step up his game here. He's one of those players that can be very, very influential for his team. I think we should go on board with him. Let's see what he can do to change this around. He's picked up on 1 kill there. This is where he's important. He needs to hold off for his team. Although I would imagine Complexity are just going to drop back. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're trying to put pressure, and Aix is just going to come in there
like,
with
nah,
the AR-9-4.
Not happening.
Nice play by
Jake. He's doing a fantastic job with the SMG on this map. A lot more success than we saw on Standoff. However, Props, they had the lead for the first minute and a half. Since then, it has just been domination from your spring champions at MLG. Complexity showing that they want to now be considered the #1 team in the world. They are handling UK's finest here at Gfinity.
Yeah, Prophecy really were only in the game for the first map, and that was it. I mean, you've seen Complexity just turning on in that S&D, and they've looked absolutely amazing since they've done that. I mean, fantastic play by them, and they're going to walk away with this hard point now. You can't see Prophecy bring this back now. I mean, what there is like 160 points to offer, and they're about 129. So it's pretty much GG now.
Boom.
Yeah,
16
there's
seconds.
the 3.
You got
Oh my God.
wrecking in the hill. Here come the scores.
That's the
in
4.
the final 11 seconds. He's got the death machine, but he's going to go with the lightning strike followed by the hellstorm. 250 to 109 is going to be your final score as Complexity dominates. Clayster standing up saying, Prophecy, what's up? We're in your hometown and we're making you look bad.
Yeah, Prophecy, you know, the first map I thought, you know what, these guys can do this here. He's taking too long to get away there. He's going to get a bit. Oh, my God, he just turned on it.